Peace and blessings. Welcome to Mindful Pilates. My name is Taylor Sharice. I am a certified Mat Pilates instructor, a cognitive behavioral therapy coach practitioner, a women's wellness guide, and your new bestie for all things wellness. Today is day 3 of our Self-Love Valentine's Day Challenge here at Mindful Pilates, where we are spending 14 minutes for the next 14 days loving on ourselves through intentional movement, mindful journaling, and sound healing vibration. If you're enjoying the challenge today, I do recommend you go back and watch the previous videos. In all, this challenge is completely beginner friendly, no equipment needed. All you'll need is your yoga mat, a journal and pen so you can participate in the writing portion of the challenge, and a positive attitude. How we do things here at Mindful is we start off each session with our journaling time, then we move into our Pilates workout, and we end with our sound therapy session. So if you're ready to get started, let's go ahead. You can grab your journal. I am going to put the journal prompt on the screen and it will remain here through the duration of the video. I take 2 minutes to answer the journal prompt myself. When that happens, I do speed the video up, but you can go ahead and pause the video so you can take as much time as you need to answer the prompt. And today's journal prompt is, what does being strong cost you emotionally? So go ahead, pause the video, take some time to write, and I will see you back here on the mat for our workout. All done. Woo! I can honestly say that journal prompt was a little bit triggering even for me, but I hope that it gave you the clarity that you may have not even known that you needed in regards to what sacrifices you're making to be strong in certain situations. Let's go ahead and get started with our mindful movement through our Pilates class. So, per usual, we're going to start off laying down flat on our backs on our mat. So I want you to relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Keep your spine in a neutral position for now. So again, neutral is when there's a slight space between your back and the mat. I want you to have your knees bent. Make sure they're parallel with your hips. Also make sure that your feet are parallel, meaning that your big toe is pointed straight ahead. I want you to place your hands on top of your rib cage. We're going to do some breath work to warm up our core and help us begin to connect to our pelvic floor as well. So you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose for 5. You should feel your rib cage expanding posterolaterally, so it's going back towards your spine and opening up to the sides like an umbrella. And as you exhale, we're closing or knitting that rib cage together and using that momentum to connect to our transverse abdominis, which is our deepest core muscle and also our pelvic floor. So deep breath in for 5 through the nose. Open up that rib cage, and as you exhale, we're connecting to our transverse abdominis, pelvic floor, and releasing all the air through our lungs. So again, inhale for 5. And exhale. Last one. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Great job. I want you to bring your knees into your chest. As you inhale and exhale, I want you to make some semicircles here. We're just opening up our hips and warming them up. Okay, I want you to switch and make your semicircles in the opposite direction. Really nice warm up for your spine, hips, core activation. Great job. I want you to bring your knees bent, feet back down into the mat. Here, we're going to bring our hands towards the ceiling. I want you to lock your fingers together. As you inhale, I want you to bring your hands down towards your chest. And as you exhale, we rotate our palms upward towards the ceiling. Stretch and protract our scapulas. Imprint our spine into the mat. So again, inhale, palm towards the chest, spine in neutral. Exhale. And last one. Great job. I want to bring your hand down towards the mat. I want you to look to the right. Look to the left. Now from here, I want you to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to bring your legs into tabletop. So you're making a 90-degree angle here with your legs. I want you to then lift your scapulas and your neck off the mat so that you're in a slight C curve here. Next, I want you to extend the left leg out in a diagonal. Pull the right knee in, and we switch. So this exercise is called the one leg stretch. And what you're doing here is obviously using your core for stability. You're pulling up from your core. Perform this exercise. You should keep your gaze upward. A few more. Going. You got this. Last one. Great job. Feet back into tabletop. Bring the right foot down to the mat. Left foot down to the mat. Drop your head towards the mat. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale. Great job. From here, we're going to do a glute bridge. So I want you to keep your hands at your side. I want you to imprint your spine neutral. We're just warming up the spine before we get into our glute bridge. So as we exhale, we come into our imprint. Inhale, back in neutral. Fantastic. Now, I want you to take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your spine into that neutral position. So pelvic tilt. I want you to bring your feet slightly closer in towards your glutes, so you're lessening that space. As you exhale, I want you to keep your spine in that imprinted position so your pelvis is tilted. And I want you to squeeze your glutes and push up towards the ceiling, so you should feel the stretch in your quads. You just slowly lower yourself back down to the mat without allowing your glutes to collapse. And then we press up again. Inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. You also want to use your scapulas here. And the last one. And I want you to hold it up here for about 10 seconds. Inhaling and exhaling. Stay there. Last two. And slowly bring your glutes back down to the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Great job. Bring your knees into your chest and relax for a moment. Amazing. We're going to move into some lateral work. So I want you to slowly rotate onto your right side. I want you to take your right arm, extend it outward so that your head can rest comfortably on your right arm. I want you to take your right leg, this is the leg on the bottom here, bend it and bring it into a 90-degree angle. I also want you to pull up into your rib cage so that you're not collapsed into your mat and your core is engaged. Now from here, I want you to point your left leg, take a nice big inhale, elongate the spine, and as you exhale, I just want you to lift your left leg up off the mat. Inhale down, exhale up. You're gonna do that 10 more times for a total of 12. You could do it. It's day 3, so your body's getting more comfortable, more familiar with Pilates, more used to movement. And you've got this. Again, make sure you're pulling up into your rib cage so that you're keeping your core engaged. The typical Pilates teacher, I have already lost count, but I think we're almost at 12. 2 more. And great job. Bend your knees, bring both together. Use your left hand to push your chest up. And we're going to switch and do the other side. So again, we're going to come down onto our left side, extend that left hand out, rest your head comfortably. Beautiful. I want you to bend that left leg into a 90-degree angle. Pull up into your rib cage, elongate the spine, use your right hand for support. Point the right leg. As you exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower. 2, great job. 3, remember slow and controlled. 4, 5. I also want you to make sure that you're not rotating the leg. Keep your knees facing forward. You're doing fantastic. 3 more. I actually counted for you guys this time. And last one. Beautiful. Bend the knee, bring them together, take your right hand, push up off your mat. Great job. I want you to come into a crisscross position. Extend your hands in front of you. We bend those elbows. We bow our head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. You bring our heads up. And congratulations, you have just completed day 3 of our Valentine's Day Self-Love Challenge. We're getting ready to close out today's session with our sound bowl therapies. So what I would like for you to do is lay down comfortably on your mat in any position that works best for you. Once you're there, I want you to close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale. Again, take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale. One final time, deep breath in through your nose and exhale. you take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. I want you to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me here in the Mindflow Pilates studio, and I will see you all next time.